And this new year typically means a fresh new start. That's what everybody's thinking about, right? But a lot of people are picking up the pieces from the aftermath of 2020. Robach, I don't even know where we start here.
That's right. So we got to get some help. And we have that person right with us today. The right rituals to kick off the year is the author of Rituals Roadmap, Erica Keswin. Erica, thank you so much for being with us. And you say that rituals are the key to getting that fresh start we're all hoping for. So what kind of rituals are we talking about?
Right. Well, I would say, first of all, Happy New Year. Rituals are fundamental to who we are as humans. And what I find is that they can transform our everyday routines, what we do every day, into these magical moments. And so I think about rituals in terms of how we spend our day, rituals how we in the morning, rituals at the end of the day, rituals around how we transition from work to home, especially when we're not leaving the house. I mean, there's so many different kinds of rituals that we can think about in our lives, and it just gives us a huge opportunity for a fresh start.
How does that translate exactly? Help us here. How do we translate the new rituals into a fresh 2021 start?
So the way I think about rituals and how it can transform our lives is through what I call the 3 Ps. Number 1, rituals give us a sense of psychological safety. They give us a connection to purpose, which is the 2nd P, and those two together improve our performance in all aspects of our life. And so we can think about that in terms of, you know, how we take breaks during the day, how we stay connected to friends and family, how we give back, how we have fun. These days of 2020 have felt long and heavy for many of us. So let's think about a fresh start and you know, be willing to get silly and think about how to integrate all different things into our lives in this new year.
Do you suggest writing them down? How do you keep that focus in mind and remember the rituals so that they actually become something we do without even thinking?
Well, one of the questions that I ask myself, and I urge everyone that I talk to ask this question, you know, does your calendar reflect your values? You know, and the values of your family, the values of your colleagues at work, and really start there. And the more that you can integrate, you know, your own values with your rituals and what your priorities are in your life, you are much more likely to be successful and to keep them as you go into this new year. So for me, I happen to be a person who really likes lists. I like to write them down, and it, you know, it keeps me on the straight and narrow. So I'm a big fan of that. Some may not be, but I do think to think about rituals as a part of who you are as a person and what your goals are, you're much more likely to start the new year fresh and to be able to keep those rituals.
All right, well, we get something new to think about here going into 2021. Erica Keswin, thank you so much for taking the time with us and helping people maybe get off to a fresh new start in 2021. But Rituals Roadmap is available now for pre-order and in bookstores everywhere on January the 26th.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.